Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Can you hear me, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji, loud
Clear?
and clear.
Clear.
Yes, Prabhuji. So welcome all for the Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Today we'll hear the nectar from Canto 5, Chapter 19, Text 23 from His Grace, Murali Murari Prabhuji. Prabhuji, over to you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to purify myself by reading the purport of Bhaktivedanta, the purport of Srila Prabhupada. It is wonderful that what you gave me. And let us go and enjoy the nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naranjaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mutiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 5, Chapter 19, Text number 23.
Prabhuji, do you want me to share the screen?
Yeah, you share the screen, Prabhu.
I'll do, Prabhuji.
Kalpaisham sthanajayat punarbhavat shanayusam bharata bhujayo varam shanena matyena kritam manashvina sanyasa samyanti अभयं पदं हरे कल्पायुषं स्थानाजयत् पुनर्भावात् शनायुषं वदता भुजयोवरम् शनेन मत्येन कृतं मनस्विना संन्यास संयान्ति अभयं पदं हरे Kalpa Ayusham of those who have life duration of many millions of years like Lord Brahma. Sthana Jayat, then achievement of the place or planetary system. Punabhavat, which is liable to birth, death and old age. Shana Ayusham, of person who have only 100 years of life. Bharata Bhujaya, a birth in the land of Bharata Varsha. Varam, more valuable. Shanena, for such a short life. Matyena, by the body. Kritam, the work executed. Manasvina, those actually understanding the value of life. Sannyasa, surrendering unto the lotus feet of Krishna. Samyanti, they achieve. Abhayam, where there is no anxiety. Padam, the abode. Hare, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Translation and purport by Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sri Srila Prabhupada. A short life in the land of Bharatavarsha is preferable to a life achieved in Brahmaloka for millions and billions of years, because even if one is elevated to Brahmaloka, he must return to the repeated birth and death. Although life in Bharatavarsha, in a lower planetary system, is very short, one who lives there can elevate himself to full Krishna consciousness and achieve the highest perfection, even in this short life, by fully surrendering unto the lotus feet of the Lord. Thus one attains Vaikuntha Loka, where there is no neither anxiety nor repeated birth in a material body. Yeah. Purport. This is further confirmation of the statement given by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. ಭರತ ಭೂಮಿಲಿ ಹೈಲಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಜನ್ಮಾಯಾರ ಜನ್ಮ ಸಾರ್ಥಕಕಾರಿ ಖರ ಪರ ಉಪಕಾರ. One who has taken birth in the land of Bharatavarsha has a full opportunity to study the direct instruction given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita and thus finally decide what to do in human form of life. One should certainly give up all other propositions and surrender to Krishna. Krishna will then immediately take charge of and relieve one of the result of false sinful life. Aham tam sarva pabepyo mokshayishyami machushaha. Therefore, one should take to Krishna consciousness as Krishna himself recommends. Manmanabhava matbhakto madhyachi mam namaskuru. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, and offer me obeisances. This is very easy, even for child. Why not take this path? One should try to follow instructions of Krishna exactly and thus become fully eligible to promote to kingdom of God. Chaitya degam punarjanma naitimam eti so Arjuna. One should go directly to Krishna and engage in his service. This is the best opportunity offered to the inhabitants of Bharatavarsha. One who is fit to return home back to Godhead is no longer liable to results of karma, good or bad. Om Tatsat. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanasalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayambhuva Gadamadhyam Vadaditya Vedantikam Vandeham Sri Gurum Sri Yudapatakabalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavamsa Sri Rupam Sagrajadam Sagana Sargunadanvitam Samsajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagagana Lalita Sri Vishaka Vidam Cha Ye Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanustude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhupyeva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha नमो ओं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम रामा हरे हरे जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Here, Sukadeva Goswami describes the different varshas in this particular chapter. The varshas around Jambudvipa and the incarnation of Supreme Lord worshipped in each and every varsha. Also, it was indicated. The predominating day ruler of the Bhadrashva Varsha first is Bhadrashva, and his many servants also worship the incarnation like Hayagriva. At the end of each kalpa, when Daman Anjana steals the Vedic knowledge, Lord Hayagriva appears and preserves it. And then he is delivering it to Lord Brahma, that all the Vedas. So, further, in the land of Harivarsha, where Prahlad Maharaj lives, Prahlad Maharaj worship Lord Narasimhadev. Following the footsteps of Prahlad Maharaj, the inhabitants of Harivarsha always worship Lord Narasimha to receive from him the benedictions of being engaged in the loving services. Daily we are chanting Tavakara Kamalavari Naka Ramatputa Singha Tarita Hiranyakasibu Dhanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare. So, this is in Harivarsha. In the trackland of Ketumala Varsha, further, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Rishikesha appeared in the form of Cupid. The goddess of fortune and the demigods living engaged in the service day and night. So, that is the Ketumala Varsha. Then Ramyaka Varsha, in the land of Ramyaka Varsha, Manu, all the rulers of this entire universe, Manu, and all the inhabitants worship Matsya Deva. The Matsya Deva, who is the form of a pure goodness, he is the ruler of the entire universe. So Matsya Deva was being worshipped in Ramyaka Varsha by Manu. Then Hiranmaya Varsha, Lord Vishnu assumed the form of a tortoise, Kurma Murti, and worshipped by Aryama. All along with all other residents, they praise in Hiranyamaya Varsha, Lord Vishnu. Then the land of Uttarakura Varsha, Lord Sri Hari assumed the form of a boar incarnation, and everybody worshipping him. Like that, all these Varsas around Jambutiva were ruled and worshipped by different great personalities. Also, around that Jambutiva, there are 8 small islands. How these islands came also, you may be aware of it. When the sons of Maharaja Sagara went on searching over the lost horse, the sacrificial horse which was lost, so the sons of Sagara Maharaj went in search of it. It was being closer to Kapila Munis. You may be knowing it. And what is happening when they are going in search of it, and they are going on blaming as if Kapila Muni stolen the horses. Kapila Muni not done anything. Just by seeing the disturbance around him, he was in meditation. He just to open his eyes. When he opened his eyes, he never get angry, but the same heat of the others who are suspecting Kapila Muni, they were burnt by to ashes by their own heat generated from their own body. So that is the power of Kapila Muni. The islands which were there, small 8 islands, the name of those islands were Swarnaprashta, Chandrasukla, Avartana, Ramankanaka, Mandarharina, Panchajanya, Simhatala, and Lanka. So these are the islands around Jambudvipa made by that Sagara, sons of Sagara Maharaj. Let us see details of Elevartha Varsha, where we are going to do, we call later it is called as a Bharata Varsha. See, there is some strange, very great things around this Elevartha Varsha. Elevartha Varsha, originally it was ruled by Sankarshana. Sankarshana was worshipped by Lord Shiva there in Elevartha Varsha. And there is one specific thing about Elevartha Varsha. Anybody who entered into that Elevartha Varsha, they will become woman. It is very clearly stated. The son of moon god also it happened. Ila, he went there and he became a woman. So on the southern side of the land called Elevatha Varsha, there are big mountains. Himavan, Hemakuta, Nishada. And northern side of the mountains were Nila, Sweta, Shringa. Similar to the eastern side of there are Malayavan. You might have heard about Gandhamadana hills, 2 large mountains surrounding Sumeru mountain. And 4 mountains are Mandara, Meru Mandara, Suparshva, and Kumuda. These are all, when you read Bhakti Vaibhav, Prabhu will very greatly explain about this cosmology, Vedic cosmology. When you hear the case Vedic cosmology, you will be bewildered and you will get a confidence, really. I will advise any of you not knowing this, please go through. There is a special course I heard somebody going to, here in our temple, they are going to do that for the Vedic cosmology. That's a wonderful subject matter. When you hear that, you will be bewildered with the size of the universe. You will be bewildered with our Bhumandala, how the Bhumandala is situated. And whatever you heard so far about Bhumandala, it will be directly, will be opposite. And some of the things I got bewildered, that Earth globe is rotating. Earth globe is really not rotating. It is rotate along with the disk. And if you see that Bharatavarsha, in that Bharata Kanta, it is the globe is supported by a great ice pillar, and it's situated above that. That's what it was stated. Anyway, that you will have to go through that. Those who are very much interested can understand that. So, each and every of that Mandara, Meru Mandara, Kumuda mountains, they were 10,000 yojanas long and 10,000 yojanas height. What is one yojana is 8 miles. 8 miles means 80,000 miles long and 80,000 miles height these mountains are. And there is a big banyan tree. And in that banyan tree, below that banyan tree, full of milk, honey, sugarcane juice, pure water, rivers are flowing. Great lakes are there. The size of some of the trees, it is 100 yojanas. Size of the tree. Height of the tree is 100 yojanas. And just imagine that size of the tree, it may be from Pune to Hyderabad, right? The size of the trunk of the tree. And the height of it also equivalent to that. The fruits, some of the mango fruits in the tree, it is indicated as maybe more than 10 yojanas. 10 yojanas is 80 miles. One mango, which is not having a seed. When it fell down, you just imagine, it's more than an atom bomb. When it flows, the amount of juice flows out of it. It will go to the lake. From the lake, great rivers of mango juice, so many other juices like this. It is getting made, and the river is flowing. All the demigods, all the themselves of that heavenly planets, they will be drinking that juice and other thing. They will be fragrant. Even if they are coming some 100 miles away, you will feel the fragrance of those themselves. That's what it stated in Srimad Bhagavatam. And there is also gardens, beautiful gardens like a Nandana garden, Chitrata, Vaibarjaka, and Satobhadra. All these are the beautiful gardens, flower gardens, fruit gardens. On the side of Saparasura mountain is a Kadamba tree. There's a huge Kadamba tree, 100 yojanas long. Just imagine 800 kilometers long, miles long. Honey flowing from its hollows and the Kumuda mountain. There's a banyan tree like Satvasala. So each and every mountain got one particular tree. Jamun tree, mango tree, like that. But the size of the fruits, as I said, it is more than 10 yojanas, maybe 80 miles, one fruit. Just imagine. Because the tree size is 100 yojanas, 800 miles. Amidst these divisions of Varsha, the Ilavasavarta, which is situated in the middle of the lotus world, Ilavasavarta is Sumera mountain, is a mountain made of full gold, is it not? Sumera mountain is like the pericarp of a lotus, like a Bhumandala planetary system. Pericarp of, you might be knowing about the pericarp of a lotus flower, which will be in the center, right? The mountain height is same as Jambudvipa. Size of the mountain is like Jambudvipa. In the top of the mountain, there are so many residents of Brahma, Varuna, and so many other great demigods, right? They got their leisurely place. Brahma living in Satyaloka, yes, Brahmaloka. But he will come for enjoyment to these places. These are all the administrative offices above the Sumera mountain. So, width of Jambudvipa, it is around 8 lakh miles, 1 lakh yojana. Out of that, some within the earth, it is 1,28,000 miles. It is within the earth. The remaining thing is projected above the earth. This will go up to the 3 planetary systems. That's what is stated. The mountain width is also around 2,56,000 miles, and its summit is around 16,000 yojanas from its base. How Bharatavarsha got its importance? Wherever you are in this material world, from the top Brahmaloka down to the planet Earth, everywhere birth, death, old age, disease, it's a common. Janma Mrityu Jaravadi Dukkha Dosha Anadasha says. So, wherever you are, Abirma Bhuna Loke, Punaravartino Arjuna, Mamo Vedetu Kaunteya, Punarjanmana Vidyate. From the highest planet in this material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery, wherein repeated birth, death take place. But one who attains my abode, Lord says, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. Everyone is trying for that. All kind of yogis, karma, jnana, hatha yogi, eventually have to attain devotional perfection in bhakti yoga. Ultimately, bhakti yoga is the ultimate, or Krishna conscious, what we call. Before they can go to Krishna's transcendental abode and never returns there. Those who attain the highest material planet, the planet of demigods, are again subject to repeated birth and death. A person on earth are elevated to higher planets. People on higher planets like Brahmaloka, Chandraloka, Indraloka fall down to the earth. The practice of sacrifice called Panchagni Vidya, recommended in Chandogya Upanishad, enable one to achieve the Brahmaloka. If you want to go to Brahmaloka, you will have to do that sacrifice. But on Brahmaloka, one does not cultivate Krishna conscious, then he must return back to earth again. Instead of living millions of years in Brahmaloka, you will have to come and at least within 100 years you can do your austerities and go back. Those who progress in Krishna conscious on higher planets are gradually elevated to higher planets. It's possible. If you go there and if you maintain your austerities and other things, then it's possible for you to go further high. And during the time of universal devastation, those are in the higher planets, they will be lifted further to the spiritual world. Baldev Vidyabhushan, in his commentary in Bhagavad Gita, quotes one thing: Brahma sahate sarve samprapte pradikshandare parashyante kritamana pravishyanti parampadam. When there is a devastation of the material universe, Brahma and his devotees, who constantly engage in Krishna consciousness, are all transferred to the spiritual universe and to specify spiritual planets according to their desire. They can select and go. All this information in these chapters can fully realized by normally one who associates with the pure devotees of the Lord. It will be revealed gradually. Therefore, in Shastras it is recommended that one associate with a devotee is very important. The better than residing in the bank of Ganges. Normally, going and taking the bath in Ganges daily, it is so very purifying. Even better than that, you live along with the association of devotees. In the heart of pure devotees resides good sentiments, and the Supreme Lord is giving all the facilities and superior qualities of demigods. It will prevail in you, the pure devotee's heart. All this is available when you take the association. So you will also get into that influence. In the heart of non-devotees, however, there cannot be any good qualities. For such people are simply enhanced in external illusory energy of the Lord. Following in the footsteps of devotee, one should know Supreme Personality of God is the only worshipable deity. Everyone should accept this proposal and worship the Lord. In Bhagavad Gita stated, Vedaisa sarvai ahame vedo vedantavit vedagashya chaham. The purpose of studying all Vedic literature is to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead. If after studying all Vedic literature, if one does not awaken this dormant love for the Supreme Lord, it is to be understood he had labored for nothing. Whatever these efforts he did, it is useless, totally useless. He will go on getting once again birth, death, old age, birth, death, old age. This cycle of birth and death, he will be going to struggle. So, if you will have to, after studying the Vedic literature, you should understand the concept of it. He has simply wasted his time, the fellow who is not following that, lacking the attachment of Supreme Personality of Godhead. He remains attached to family, life, material world, and all those things. But everywhere, all around we see, except our campus. If you see outside, you can see all those things. Thus, the lesson of this understanding from these verses, we'll have to get out of this family life, completely take shelter at the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This material world is very, very tricky. Once Devarishi Narada Muni descended to instruct Sarvani Manu. Sarvani Manu, he described the opulence of Bharatavarsha. He is explained to him. And Sarvani Manu is ruling the Bharatavarsha and all its inhabitants engage in devotion service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the origin of creation, maintenance, and annihilation, and who is always worshipped by self-realized souls. In the planet known as Bharatavarsha, there are many rivers and mountains, which you know much. And one other thing, in the cosmology, when you read the Vedic cosmology, the real Bharatavarsha is very, very long. What we see, the Himalayas, this is only one pilot or a sample. Real Himalayas are very, 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 very far away. It are very, very high mountains. All these Pandavas went to Himalayas for this thing. This is not to these Himalayas. Rather, that is a Himalaya which is there far, far beyond this place. And all things, it will be explained in Vedic cosmology. So, in the Bharatavarsha, special significance is Vedic principles of Varnashrama Dharma maintained in this place, which divide the society into 4 Varnas and 4 Ashramas. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra, Brahmachari, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. Furthermore, Narada Muni's opinion that even if there is some temporary disturbance in the Varnashma Dharma principles, they can be revived at any moment. That is the effect of this Varsha. The effect of adhering to the institution of Varnashrama Dharma is gradual elevation to the spiritual platform and liberation from the material bondage. That we should understand. By following principles of Varnashrama Dharma, one gets the opportunity to associate with the devotees. By such association, gradually awakens one's dormant propensity to serve Supreme Personality of Godhead and frees one from the basic principle of sinful life. One then gets the opportunity to offer unalloyed devotion service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vasudeva. Because of this opportunity, the inhabitants of Bharatavarsha are praised, even in the heavenly planets. Even the topmost planet of this universe, Brahmaloka, the position of Bharatavarsha is discussed and it was narrated with a great relishment. They will be the higher planet people, they talk about Bharatavarsha because that's a very great. All the conditioned living entities are involving with the universe in different planets and different species of life. One may elevate to Brahmaloka, then one must again descend to the earth. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Abhamna Bhuna Loke Punaravardhino Arjuna. If those who live in Bharatavarsha rigidly follow the principle of Varnashram Dharma and develop their dormant Krishna consciousness, they need not return to this material world after death. Any place where one cannot hear about the Supreme Personality of Godhead from realized souls, even if it is Brahmaloka, it is not very congenial to live for the living entity. If one has to take birth in the land of Bharatavarsha as a human being, does not take advantage of the opportunity for spiritual elevation, his position is certainly miserable. All we taken birth in the Bharatavarsha, everyone from topmost Brahmaloka to everywhere, they want to come to Bharatavarsha to practice the devotional services. We already taken birth in Bharatavarsha. So if we are not taking this opportunity, our conditions will be miserable. It is common to even for Sarva Kama Bhakta, a devotee seeking the fulfillment of his some material desire. If he will be freed from all material desire by association of devotees. That's what we can see here around. And there is a great devotees come, we should go and take the opportunity to have the association. And for at least for that moment, till we are with them, our mind will be very peaceful, plain. Okay. So all that we will have to follow continuously. And it is not one day. Till our death, we will have to follow. And ultimately, we become a pure devotee and return back to home, back to Godhead, without any difficulties. So, I had seen on a statement from Kurma Purana, sorry, about the desire of demigods, what the demigods want. Anadik Karino Deva Swargastha Bhatrodbhavam Vanchanti Atma Vimokshatta Mudrikshta Adhikarinaha. Although the demigods are situated in an exalted position in the heavenly planet, they nevertheless decide to descend to this land, Bharatavarsha, on the planet Earth. This indicates that even the demigods are unfit to reside in Bharatavarsha because that's why they are living there. Therefore, if a person already born in Bharatavarsha live like a cat and dog, what is the use? Not taking the advantage of their birth in this land are certainly unfortunate. Normally, in our society, in the earthly planet, if you see, all the advanced people, we call them as Aryans. Something we think about it. The advanced people were Aryans, Arya. Aryans means advanced. Even in Indo-European stock, we can say they are also Aryans. They come from Central India, Central Asia, and some of them went to Indian side and some went to the other side. There is a history. You may be knowing about Caspian Sea. All of you might be knowing Caspian Sea. Caspian Sea is there. That is came from the origin of root of the word is Kashyapa Muni. Kashyapa Muni. We know about Kashyapa Muni. Whether you know about Caspian Sea or not, Kashyapa Muni, you know. Caspian Sea is there in the Middle Asia. So, and you also know about Afghanistan, what is the capital? Gandhari. So these are all relatively historical references. So around us, around our Bharatavarsha, what are the things are there? So this whole planet is called Bharatavarsha. What is now India is known as Bharatavarsha. As now you can conclude like that. What is India? This is Bharatavarsha. For many, this the same planet was Bharatavarsha was called as a Ilayavarsha. But since King Bharata, whose forefathers are Pandavas, okay, King Bharatas, this planet is in its name called as a Bharatavarsha. Prior to that, it was called as a Ilayavarsha. So everywhere there is a Vedic culture. We know that, how the Pandavas supported by Supreme Lord. The treasure are still available. That's why it is called Mahabharat. Mahabharat is Great Bharata. Just like we say, Greater India or Greater New York, like that. Mahabharata means history, greatest of Bharatavarsha. So in Bharatavarsha, Varnashrama Dharma is maintained, and as per Srila Prabhupada, he is telling in the entire Bharatavarsha, Varnashrama Dharma should be maintained, and it's getting maintained. To elevate ourselves to Krishna consciousness, that is a very important thing. Lord says, Chadurvarnam Maya Shesham Gunakarma Vibhagashaha Tasya Kartaram Abhimam Vidya Kartaram Abhyayam. According to the three modes of material nature, passion, ignorance, and goodness. According to three modes of material nature and work associated with them, with these three modes, four divisions of human society created by me, Lord says. And although I am the creator of the system, you should know that I am yet non-doer being unchangeable. The Lord is creator of everything. Everything is born of Him. Everything is sustained by Him. Everything is, after annihilation, rests in Him. He is therefore the creator of four divisions of social order, beginning with the intelligence class of man, which they call, technically what they call it as Brahmanas, due to their being situated in the mode of goodness. You know what is the qualification of Brahmanas, is it not? Amanitvam, Madambitvam, Arjavam, Apaisunyam, Akrodham, Madroham, Acharyopasanam. So many things are there for the quality of a Brahmana. Next is the administrative class, known as Kshatriyas. Even now it is there. The ruling people are called administrative. Good ruling fellows are called Kshatriyas. There are good Kshatriyas, bad Kshatriyas. There will be there. Due to their being situated in the mode of passion. The mercantile men is called Vaishyas, situated in the mixed mode of passion and ignorance, mercantile community. And Sudras, labor classes man, and situated in the ignorant mood normally, because that's why they will be work for others, right? They will not think about their self-realization. In spite of his creating the four division of human society, Lord does not belong to any of these class that we know very well, right? He is above all these things. Human society is similar to any other animal society, but to elevate man from the animal status, these four divisions are created. In the animal society, there is no Varnashrama Dharma, whereas in the human form, we got Varnashrama Dharma, we got the opportunity to elevate ourselves from the lowermost to the highermost, the Brahmanical qualifications. Even further, it is there. The tendency of a particular man towards work is determined by modes of material nature, which he has acquired. Such symptoms of life, according to different modes of material nature, are described in if you see Bhagavad Gita 18th chapter, it is explained. Everything is explained. A person in Krishna conscious is, however, is above all these systems. If you are in Krishna conscious, you are above the Varnashrama system. You are above Brahmana. Although Brahmana by quality is supposed to know about Brahman, Supreme Absolute Truth, most of them approach to the impersonal Brahman, that level. But if you are a pure devotee, you can transcend the limit of the knowledge of Brahmana and reach the knowledge of Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's Krishna. And you become a person in Krishna consciousness. In other words, you become a Vaishnava. Krishna conscious, including knowledge of all different planetary systems and 4 divisions of human society. A person in Krishna consciousness is also transcendental to all divisions of human society. Whether we consider the division of community, nation, or species, whatever it is, you are above all that. How to become a Vaishnava? How to become a Vaishnava? That is why we got ISKCON community. What you see, ISKCON community. Srila Prabhupada talk about a Vaishnava, how to become a Vaishnava. He is referring to Chaitanya Charitamrita, where Krishna Kaviraj has given 26 qualities of a Vaishnava. These qualities should manifest in your body of a Vaishnava. That only by presence of these good qualities can be distinguished one from Vaishnava to a non-Vaishnava. This quality should be there. All of us can self-test ourselves by understanding these 26 qualities of a Vaishnava. A Vaishnava is a man, he is very kind to everyone. How much we are kind, we can put a litmus test and understand what it is. From wherever we are, we can go further for the purification, for a perfectness from this. But Vaishnava should be a man, he is kind to everyone. There is no this thing, demarcation. I will be kind to this man, I will not be kind to this man. That's not there. He does not make anyone as his enemy. Each and every day we get into some arguments or something to establish our part of our this thing. We want to establish our rights, our things. So in that process, we create enmity. When we create enmity, how to avoid it? Yeah, we should think. Yeah, Vaishnava, he does not make anyone as his enemy. So we should come out of it. That doesn't mean you are accepting all other things, it may be a correct or non-correct statement. Leave it to Lord. Why you argue and get into yourself to a lower mode, right? Always in the mode of goodness or in the pure goodness, you should be there, right? So this is one of our lesson. It is for me. I'm not telling about all of you, maybe a good Vaishnavas, but I am speaking for my behalf. And we should be truthful. A Vaishnava should be truthful. And what I'm telling, are we fully truthful? We will have to find out what is the truthfulness we are maintaining. Maybe with our children, or with our neighbors, or with our relatives, or with our friends, or with our enemies. Where we not maintaining our truthfulness, that is the only leg left over in the Kali Yuga of the cow, is it not? Dharma. You had seen that earlier chapters about the bull, okay, where Parishit Maharaj went to save the bull and he got his curse, right? Anyway, so this truthfulness is one of the very important thing to be maintained to become a Vaishnava. Then we should be equal to everyone. Equal to everyone in the sense, how much we are treating others, very, very important. There is something called integrity. Even in the companies, where I worked, the companies, they used to say about integrity. Integrity is nothing but treat others as you wish to be treated. I want to get myself treated like something, right? Some way. In the same way, you should treat others. Then only that's called equal to everyone. Very, very important. Treat others as you wish to be treated. So this is called integrity. Sorry. And a Vaishnava should be a man outside. Nobody should find any fault with him. Sorry. No one can find any fault with the Vaishnava. He will be out of all these faults. How to do that? Practice makes a man perfect. Gradually, small faults, whatever it is coming in our way, we should understand that and try to avoid. Gradually, it can elevate ourselves to it is how we start our 1 round, 2 round, 3 round, 16 rounds. If you go on chant, then you will not get into any fault. He is magnanimous. He is very, very broad-minded. He is very broad-minded. He will not be shrink to small, lower things. So we should practice that magnanimousness. Then it will be a perfect form of a Vaishnava. And Prabhupada says he is mild. He is mild. Mild means he is not aggressive. He is not aggressive. He is not emotional. He is not argumentative. And he is very mild. He will accept. He will accept and analyze. That is the most important quality of a Vaishnava, to be mild. And he will be always clean. Morning, evening, night, anytime. Anytime if you go and see a Vaishnava, he will be very clean. What is the cleanliness? So many things it is indicated. It is not external, it is internal also. The cleanliness, it is internal and external, both it cleanliness. And you can find some of the devotees taking 3 times a bath. Some of our brahmacharis you see. I don't know all grahasthas whether we are doing it or not. But brahmacharis normally take 3 time bath, change their dress, and do japa and purify themselves inside, right? All these things they will do. They will be always clean. Brahmacharis, vanaprasthas, and sannyasis, all they do, right? We should follow that so that our existence also will be clean internally and externally. Internally externally by our all our habits. Internally by following and having the association of those great devotees. Then, yeah, Vaishnava, he is without any possessions. Possessions means assets or wealth or his property. He will not claim anything as his own. Is it not? But we say, no. How it is very, very difficult for us to live like that. We have seen so many great personalities in the history that they thrown away everything. Bharat Maharaj, just like that, he thrown everything out from his great queens, great kingdom, and so many other things. He left everything. But in spite of it, he come to the forest. He got struck with one small deer. Come. Then that also he lost, and he got the remembrance of his earlier life, and he became a Jadaparata and got a wonderful situation to liberate himself. So, without any question, so many great personalities. Rishabhadev, he left everything. He like a mendicant. He came out and traveled all over the Bharatavarsha. Right? He was, that is, so one Vaishnava should be without any possessions, any property and other thing. He should not get attached. Even if he's having it, he should not attach. Right? He works for everyone's benefit. Whatever the activity is doing, it will be centered around the benefit of others. So that is the quality of a great Vaishnava. Whenever we do something, we are doing so many programs, so many other things. What is our central aim should be, oh, I did it. Oh, I achieved it. No, not that. The thing should be, others should be get benefited. He is working for everyone's benefit. Then it will be a successful program or successful this thing. You will be peaceful. When you do that, you will be very, very peaceful. You will not bother. You will not get agitated. Your mind will be wonderful and you will get a wonderful sleep, right? This is peacefulness, right? Neither it will affect others, neither affect you. You will be peaceful. So a Vaishnava should be a peaceful man. He is always surrendered to Supreme Lord. That is ultimate. Vaishnava is the one who is always surrendered to the Supreme Lord, like Lord Shiva, Vaishnava Nam Hidashambhu. 24 hours remembering about the Supreme Lord and chanting about the Supreme Lord. That is a greater Vaishnavism. And he will not be having any material desire. I want this, I want that. So nothing, no material desire. And whatever it is coming on our way, take it. Whatever it is not coming on our way, leave it. That is a way we can get rid of these material desires. He will be very meek. He is steady in his this thing. Whatever he take up, he will be steady, follow the regulations on that, Vedic principles on that. Whatever great acharyas said, he will follow that. And he control his senses. All the senses he will be controlled. Rishikena, Sevanam, like that. So he will be control all his senses. He does not eat more than what it is required, right? So two things by doing that. One is the food can be allocated to others. Second, our own health can be maintained by not eating more than what is required. So by doing all these things, what will happen is, first thing is, Lord will take away the illusory energy which is enforced on him. One Vaishnava, he will be, can get rid of the influence of Lord's illusory energy, so that Maya will not affect the particular man who is practicing as a pure Vaishnava. So we should understand that, not influenced by the Lord's material or illusory energy. And not only that, he offer always all the respect to everyone. So respect to everyone means it is no barricade of I will give this respect to this elderly man or a younger man or something like that. Yeah, the respect is for everyone, from a small child to the oldest man, from a Sudra to a Brahmana, from a Brahmachari to a sannyasi, to everyone, or a Grahastha, to everyone. You should give the respect. He does not desire any respect for himself. That's what you should understand. Now the words will come, should come to your mind, right? Mahaprabhu's Trinatapi Suni Chena Tarorahi Sagishnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. He give respect to everyone. He does not desire any respect to himself. Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari. You will have to be always chant the holy name. He should be very grave. You should be merciful to each and every living entity, not to human being alone. Every living entity, you should be merciful. You should be friendly with each and everyone. You should be poetic. You will be an expert. And he is silent. So, these are all the 26 qualities mentioned in Krishnaraj Kaviraj's Chaitanya Charitamrita, that Srila Prabhupada insists anyone who want to be a Vaishnava should follow all these regulations. Then he become a perfect Vaishnava. Here he have a perfect description of complete surrender of a devotee. With such definitive information and criteria available, there is no room for speculating as what we will have to do and how to surrender. There is no rooms for it. We can surrender. Mahaprabhu very, very clearly he indicated each and every Bhagavatam class. I want to take it up or want to I'm tempted to say that Sishashagam. సేతో దర్పణమార్జనం తవ మహాదవాగ్ని నిర్వావనం శ్రేయక్కైరవచంద్రికా విదనం విద్యావధూ జీవనం ఆనందాంబుదివర్ధనం ప్రతిపదం పూర్ణామదస్సావనం సర్వాత్మశ్రవణం పరం విజయతే శ్రీకృష్ణ సంగీతనం. Mahaprabhu has very clearly indicated what the effect of the Krishna Sangeetanam, the name of the holy name of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and that also to be without any attachment. Najanam najanam na sundarim kavidam va jagati sakamaye mama janmani janmani sware bhavata rakti bahaitu vitvai. This is indicated, and mood in which we will have to chant, that is most important, most important. Just now also I said about trinadapi suni chena tarorahit sagishnuna, taller than a sea, humbler than a blade of grass. Amanina manadena kitaniya sadahari. Not expecting any respect. At the same time, give all the respect, due respect to each and every one. We should, in that state of mind, we should chant the holy name of the Lord, which will give all the best benefits. The purpose of we taken birth in this Bharatavarsha. Bharatavarsha is indicated as one of the wonderful place where we can get liberate ourselves. It is stated even the higher planetary system like a Brahmaloka, everybody discussing about this. They are waiting for opportunity to take birth in this Bharatavarsha. We already taken birth in this Bharatavarsha, which is very wonderful, right? It was ruled by great Bharata Maharaja to one great saintly people, and they had given us so many great things. Vyasadeva has given us Srimad Bhagavatam. Lord Krishna directly in Kurukshetra, he revealed Bhagavad Gita, right? And he said also in Bhagavad Gita, his ultimate said, Manmana Bhava Maktoto Matyajimanamaskuru Sarvadharman Parityatya Mamekam Saranam Raja. All that he stated, it is for who? It is for us. It is for our own benefit. It is for our day-to-day use. We should, all of us, take it as very, very simple method, and we got a great facilities, wonderful temples, and association of devotees. Srimad Bhagavatam, we got deities, we got method of worship, we got great prasadam. Use the opportunity, whatever it is possible, even the people who engaged in the material services to take care of the family, friends, all those things. So we should also give desired time, the probable time and the possible time to Krishna conscious. Srila Prabhupada has given us a greatest this thing, asset for each and every one of us. We should never forget Srila Prabhupada. And Prabhupada says, never forget Krishna, always remember him, like that he says. I can say, never forget Srila Prabhupada. We always remember him. That is remembrance of Lord Sri Krishna. That is the way. So, it is time going to be off. I will end it here. Gandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you so much, Murali Murari. Wonderful class, wonderful verse, and such wonderful instructions that Prabhupada has given this verse, and which you nicely, kind of amplified it and spaced out the instructions in a very simple and practical way to all of us, Prabhuji. Thank you so much once again. I'd request devotees to share their thoughts and inputs, and if any questions are there, please unmute and share. Maybe if I can start, Prabhuji, if it is okay.
Please, please.
In the purport, Prabhuji, there was a wonderful the last line that Prabhupada writes: "One who is fit to return home back to Godhead is no longer liable to the results of karma, good and bad." This one statement itself, Prabhupada, I think, has mentioned a lot of things, right, Prabhuji? One who is fit to return home. So that qualities that you mentioned, that as sadhakas we have to, kind of endeavor to at least build. Prabhupada, in that one statement, he has written, one who becomes fit to return home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, fit means all these qualities. Wonderfully.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, that's right. Great Vaishnavas. They are very great Vaishnavas. They can make the people to understand by so small this thing.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji. We do not. Correct. Anybody else would like to share some thoughts or inputs or any questions?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you very much for the Dandot Pranam.
Hare Krishna,
And
Dandot Pranam.
very nicely you explained about the Vaishnava, 26 Vaishnava qualities.
Right, Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
So nice of Mataji. It's for me to follow. I remembered myself. Reminded.
We all need, Prabhuji. We all need such a reminder, and that is, I think, that is the beauty that this Nityam Bhagavata Sevya, these classes that we have in the morning, Prabhuji, at least
Yes.
the reminders and morning reminders are, I think, stays longer probably.
Who require more, Prabhu? Who require more is even among us, the man who is going to go back, he require more the urgency. All the old elderly people, we require all this.
We all need, Prabhuji. Thank you. Sankarshan Priya Prabhu, you raised your hand.
Thank you, Murali Murari Prabhu, for
Very-
very nice class,
very
Prabhuji.
rich, Prabhu.
You very nicely reminded us the quality that should be try to acquire. I think Prabhupada has demonstrated all these qualities, and our current acharyas, they are demonstrating these qualities so that we get some inspiration from them. Thank you, Prabhuji. One, quick announcement to all the devotees. Our temple, Bhagavata Vidyalaya, have announced one program on Bhagavata cosmology. So I think there is a message sent out by our team. So I request the devotees to enroll and then take advantage of this. I think this is scheduled on September 18, 19, 20, 21st, 19 Friday evening, and then Saturday morning and afternoon, and then Sunday. I think we have our Prabhuji coming from Chaupati. You could recollect the name, Prabhu?
He's a wonderful teacher. He's a
Yeah,
wonderful teacher.
Pavaneshwar Prabhu.
Pavaneshwar. What is happening when, what is his name? Our Prabhu is giving the Bhakti Vaibhav course.
Gaurang Darshan Prabhu.
Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, he will take him only for this Vedic cosmology. Vedic cosmology, he is an expert. And Vedic cosmology is mind-bewildering. Maybe
Yes,
when I attended the class some years back, wow,
yes.
I was daily I used to see the Goloka chart. Where, what?
Yeah. I think devotees had our Nityam Bhagavata Sevya, devotees have a lot of questions because in this canto, there were a lot of narration and descriptions about the Vedic cosmology, Bhagavata cosmology. So, especially our Chaitanya Prasad Prabhu has requested to share this message with all the devotees or who are attending this class regularly to take advantage of this because I understand Prabhuji will give very in-depth narration and I heard he's one of the very knowledgeable person in this domain, Srimad Bhagavatam. So that's the announcement. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Sri Balaji. Please.
Hare Krishna, Murali Murari.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. I
Dandot
think your punchline is that even if you forget Krishna, don't forget Prabhupada.
Definitely.
Yes. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Yeah.
So nice of you.
I have just pasted the what Sankarshan Priya Prabhu mentioned about the class that is planned. I've just pasted some text related to that. I think there is a schedule. This is available in our I think community group also. So those are interested, please join. It's yeah. So if there is no other further questions, probably we can end for today, Prabhuji. Once again, thank you so much for the reminders, Prabhuji. We'll end with Vaishnava pranams.
Kripa sindhu pyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namah Nandakodi
Prabhupada. Jai. Thank you all. I'll end the session and we'll meet same time tomorrow. Hare Krishna. Have a wonderful Krishna conscious day.